So you guys spend the night at the Dryad Grove,
Yeah.
right? Or no?
Let's just throw caution to the wind. I'd like to go for a swim personally.
You would.
So, absolutely.
Okay. That's fine. And they invite you to go swim with them, except for Aenos, who's been explicitly told not to go join them with a swim. And they're swimming around.
So,
what's up?
Atlas will jump in too.
Yeah.
I'll let live. Let's do it.
Yeah. You take off your armor and clothes and you go for a dive. All right. Friendly bonding time. It's turned into a harem anime episode all of a sudden.
I was going to say,
Jesus.
some sexy man ass going on here.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Atlas.
I mean, it's been
Hell yeah.
It's been a long couple days.
Well, like I said, I'm just enjoying life, so why not?
Yeah. All right. Everyone gets mostly naked or butt naked if you want to, but you all dive in there, and it is warm. It's not like hot. It's just, oh man, this is nice. It's just barely above body temperature, so you get that nice soothing feeling, and like what the. But you go explore a little bit. You try to swim upstream. And as soon as you get past the mouth of this opening, it starts getting cold, and you swim back, and it's warm again. It just seems to be this little isolated spot is very nice and warm. Ubat actually joins you. And he swims up to you. You have all these like beautiful dryads around you, and he just swims up to you, Atlas. So you wanted me ask me something?
Hey, bro, what's up?
So I wanted to ask him something?
Yeah, before we ventured, he said to ask him later.
It's like, I see you looking at me, what you want?
I don't remember. Was that me?
Yeah, that was you.
I don't remember what I wanted. Oh, no. Oh, I asked, is he here of his own free will? Has he been here since birth and everything like that?
I have not been here since birth, no. I have... He tells you the story of how he came to meet them. It was actually not here, in this plane even. Arata was... she was venturing in the Fae realm several hundred years ago. She has some of her tree's essence, which essentially for her was a piece of hardened sap wrapped in leaves of her tree. And you guys kind of get this, that dryads are linked, their life force are linked to specific trees. They kind of have a mother tree, so to speak. And when that tree dies, they die. And they can actually die if they spend too much time away from their grove, unless they take a tree's essence with them. So she was traveling the Fae, and it talks of how he was venturing in a forest and got lost and heard her voice and basically fell in love with her and vowed his entire life until he draws his last breath to defend her. And she eventually came back to the material realm and set up this grove, and it's been flourishing for quite a long time.
So I will let Grim know. If you're gonna harem it up, don't sleep with a rhino because you'll have the other ones are fair game. Just leave her alone.
I'm not planning on doing that, but that's okay. Grim.
They've been playing with your beard, man. I don't know. Just heads up.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Grim's got a love.
His name is Moradin.
Well, that's his patron. That's not his love.
Okay, why not both? Porque no los dos?
Dude, if you're not gonna, you gotta tell love stories, man. We're all swimming here naked in the water.
Well, everyone except for Aenos, which is just kind of sitting on the edge of the water.
We're all like surrounded by half-naked creatures, and we're all like dudes sweating it up in here. We're like, yes, let me tell you about this hot chick.
Tell us about your hot chick.
Don't mind the boner.
Come on, Grim. What you got?
Well, it's. I mean, you know, it's what you don't have a love yourself?
Not really. It sounds like I might get married soon, but I'm good with switching the subject.
You're going to be married off. Perfect.
I'm pretty much getting married off as a peace offering. It sounds like as soon as I made like a political deal or whatever, it's not that she's beautiful, so it's like I'm not complaining about it. Definitely will be fine with it. But no, I've never been in love, man. I actually can't remember most of my life, quite frankly. Maybe I've loved before, maybe I haven't. I don't know.
She is a human woman I met on my travels from here and there, and unfortunately, because my quest for knowledge and has driven me far from her. But it was a short time we spent together, and it's the memories of that time that keep me happy and content, and ever mindful of how quickly one's time on this existence can leave. So, but, I mean, like I said, I have other duties to do, and she had her own, and perhaps it was not meant to be.
Now that we have a settlement going, do you think you could ever talk her into coming out here?
I would absolutely love a reason to return to talk to her about it, but it's been a few years since the last time I've spoke to her, so she's probably forgotten all about me by now.
I think you should do it. Fel, what do you say?
You're all getting drunk off the spring water.
It's like,
you're like, I think you should do it. Totally text her, man.
Tell her, call her, man. Call her.
Is this
Tell
water?
her.
Is this water fermented?
Maybe.
Fel, what do you think?
I got my hands full right now. Yeah, I'd go with that.
What's Fel doing right now?
What's
Like,
Fel
I got
doing
my
right
hands
now?
full right now. But yeah, that's
Playing with a joint.
Are you playing around with Clovian or whatever her name is?
YOLO.
YOLO.
All right. Fel's playing around with Clovian. You find out, in fact, that Dryads and Dew have genitalia somehow. Magic induced, they seem to take over after men and women, you know, as far as that goes. So yeah, you have your fun. Not really a secluded place to do it, so you guys go to it just under a rock somewhere.
I'm making political relationships. You're making political relationships. We appreciate your sacrifice for the cause.
It was on the bucket list.
Fel,
Political
It was on
relationships
the
in
budget.
infinity sense.
Fel, you've never felt closer to nature than you have now.
Literally stuck your dick in nature.
One with the forest.
Yeah.
Oh,
but no, for real.
that's what you did
Can they make a little Fel? How's that work?
No,
Oh.
you can't. Yeah, no.
Aww.
Those are trees anyway, right?
It was a dwarf. All right, so the night passes. Everyone essentially goes to sleep, and you all wake up feeling refreshed. Anos maybe not refreshed. I mean, the environment here is calming. How you deal with that is with your own mental being, is however you want to go about that. But you haven't felt this calm since before the event that aged you. It almost makes you feel a little uneasy because you've had this kind of mental weight on you for months now. And this is the first time since that event that it's gone. Or not gone, it's just lightly lifted.
He's just kind of sitting under a tree somewhere, just with his eyes closed.
Okay.
Not really seeming to do anything.
Okay.
Most importantly, I guess the water here, is that by the location, or is that the water itself here that's enchanted?
It's well, this is a dryad grove. This is our doing. I mean, the water was warm. Don't get me wrong. When I moved the grove here and sprouted these other trees, but it has been through great care and our love of nature that it's just become naturally so sweet to your kind.
I certainly wouldn't want to impose. Would you mind if I took some?
I don't mind. I just don't know how long it would last outside of this place. Perhaps there might be a way to preserve it, but I doubt just taking a bottle would suffice. But you can try. I will allow.
I assume my wineskin is more than likely empty.
Yes,
at this point.
It's gone. You fill it with as far as inventory goes, you can just say dryad
water.
Try
water. Yeah. So we'll get rid of that wine.
There you go. Yeah, and Clovian just kind of has a vine around your leg as you're like going to go, and you're still naked, by the way. But
naked.
Like as with Aenos, everyone's mental weight, that's if you have anything weighing on you, has been definitely lifted at least somewhat. And so maybe you just don't care. Maybe you're always like this and you're not bashful in the sense that society would make you that way. But she has a little vine around your leg and she pulls you back. And but it seems like you guys are starting to leave. Everyone says their goodbyes. And she goes, that was fun. I've never done that.
Me neither.
Yeah, so everyone packs up their things. You head back to the village, or was that where you guys wanted to go next? To meet Fickle?
We had to pick up our guide.
Yeah, okay. You
grab the horses.
Yeah, and our gear.
And your gear. You go to your gear. Nothing has changed. The horses are still there. They've been grazing.
How did you want to do the Ortuk meeting?
Yeah.
Because we want to take them back to Ortuk, right? Introduce them.
I would actually. I think it'd be easier to send Ortuk to them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I would just, if we could stop by and offer it up to him. It doesn't need to be an actual at-table conversation, unless you guys want it to be just as you got dryads to your west. We met them. They seem like really friendly, very friendly folk. They'd love to meet you.
Yeah, you want to do that now on your way back?
If we could just stop in on our way back.
They'd be very happy to see a treant. Though treants aren't really sexual, so...
Yet.
Oh, God, no. Who knows, right? It's a new age. It's a new age here, guys.
I'm so proud of Fell, man. He's been worked out for so long. This guy.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, character arc right here.
No.
Let's just hope you didn't catch poison ivy.
Guys have the strange itch.
You guys look at this real quick.
Holy God! What is that?
The water's not fixing it.
I think those are spider eggs.
Oh, Jesus. All right. You guys go to Ortuk. You mentioned this. And he does not want to intrude. But maybe when you guys have time, he says, I would love to go with you to arrange a meeting.
Okay.
But ta-ta for now, he says. And you guys go back to the village. And yeah, it's people are there, not very many. Everything's right.
Been a couple days.
Yeah, it's been like 4 days.
Four, yeah.
3. This is the end of the 1, 2. No, it's fourth day. So it's only been like 4 days. You guys go there. Everything's right where you left it. You go see Uric.
Just leaving the port right now. To Lady, what's her face?
Torhana?
Torhana. Letting her know that the lizards have been dealt with.
Oh, fantastic.
We may want to hang up our trophy of monkey as our little.
Interesting. This is
and we did visit dryads. They are not hostile, but we've explored as much of that area as we possibly could. There's really nowhere to go from here. So I would say let's keep our men clear of there. It has been thoroughly investigated.
Good on you, I guess.
I fucking love you, Kevin. Jesus Christ. All right, that's awesome. So what I would do is talk to Torhana afterwards and ask if she'd like to have dinner later.
Dinner? Oh, yes.
That we all have to eat. Involves wine. A pleasant evening.
Does it have to involve wine? Listen, I read your letter. I understand you're very eager.
I'm eager.
But perhaps we should wait until things get a little more settled before we advance down that track.
It was just dinner, but that's fine.
You tell yourself that. It's only ever just dinner. Listen, it's not that I don't like you, okay? Just we built this, we're starting to build it. Let it flourish for a little bit, and then we can talk.
In other words, you're nothing to me right now until you're successful. Become successful, and then I'll think about you.
Pretty much.
That's exactly. Green goes walking by, and he's like,
I mean, also though, to be fair,
"Dude, you just got cock blocked hard."
Burn!
Burn, burn. Her last husband ended up dead, so I'm not really looking to rush into anything particularly. So
Yep.
Did you kill him?
You're like, yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
she might have. I have no. Did that? What me?
No,
What?
I just.
Did you
What?
kill him?
I just
What do I
thought.
look like? An assassin? What are you talking about?
She's right there just looking at you guys like, I'm just joking.
Atlas, I'll eat dinner with you if you'd like.
That sounds great, man. Seeing as I'm just hungry and want to drink wine, that sounds excellent.
I don't want to get laid or anything. No, we're cool, bro.
Nah, I'm good. It's just, life's too short to eat alone.
Right?
So I'm good.
You.
I'll hang out with Fel a little bit, bond with my bros.
Yeah. All right. You hang out with Fel. Aenos and Greem, you kind of go about your business.
There isn't a formal temple in this town, right?
Not yet. It's very just. People are just starting to set up their houses still.
So
I'll show you.
That's probably something we need to do.
Yeah, I'll show you the map that I haven't added onto since I showed it to you.
It's okay.
So.
I'm just gonna go to a quiet place and meditate.
Okay. Sounds good.
There's a really nice rock.
Dear Journal, I saw Moradin. It was weird and somewhat pleasant. And then I came back to this world.
Dear Dark.
Until next time, Greem.
Also saw dryads and skinny dipped. Great day.
Great
Plus
day
bonus.
overall. Saw my grandpa.
Didn't die on the second go round.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then
Remember
they
you
asked us to leave our weapons behind, and I was like, God damn it, not again. And it worked out just fine.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I guess meditating would be good for you. I mean, you saw all your forebears, essentially.
Yeah.
Most of them that didn't go to hell. Because, the ones that were there died violently in a battle. But,
So Atlas will, if it's like into the night or whatever, Atlas will just keep drinking wine and be like,
Yeah.
she's the one that said marriage, Val. You don't understand. I'm just doing what she asked. I'm fucking done. Just fucking done with it, man.
No, man, you're too good for her.
He keeps drinking. He's fucking annoyed. He's like, I didn't want this shit. And then really, if Grim is there too, then he would say, you know what? The closest I've ever come to love was making eye contact with a girl in the port of Devon. That was the closest I've ever been, man.
Yeah, she's
Definitely
probably dead
now.
by now.
But do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're
Matt,
talking
you
about.
remember that?
Yeah, Heroes
Yeah.
of Legend girl.
Yeah,
she's dead.
Anyways.
Well, at least you think that, like,
It's late in the day.
Statistically, she
Absolutely.
could be
Grim's
dead.
gonna sit there and drink and have a good time. And
She
tell
wasn't,
stories.
a level 5 hero or whatever.
Soul
Green,
Atlas on his lap of
Anos,
love,
are you with
apparently.
your party?
She
Or you
definitely
just,
drowned.
If we're back in the town, Anos is just gonna be in his quarters.
Okay.
Probably just doing light practice.
Okay.
So, actually, he's gonna head to like a. Do we have like a shooting range or whatever?
Not. Oh, the barracks. Yeah, the barracks actually has training grounds.
Yeah, he's just gonna head over there, and he's
There's no one there, but there's a
Devil.
barracks.
If he's ever used it, I mean, he's proficient, so he would know it. Yeah, so he hasn't used a javelin in a while, so he's just kind of brush up on that.
Yeah. Briar's there, and since he's the captain of the guard, that there's no guard right now. He offers to spar with you, and you roll in the sand with him with the javelin, and you throw the javelin at him after a while.
I mean, they're like dummies, right?
Yeah, there's dummies too. And he's giving you some pointers. He's like, yeah, I used to throw javelins all the time back in the day. About a half mile, no problem.
No problem, bro.
Right.
It's like Aenos is actually evil, and he's like, I prefer the live dummy.
No, where's the girl at?
Put the apple on your head, Briar. But I don't want to, sir. Put the apple on your head.
Supreme Terrific just said if Atlas keeps his virginity for much longer, he'll get to multi-class into wizard, right?
Dude, give me some free levels.
I mean, I am sure he is not a virgin.
No, I've definitely had to seduce some people and then murder them afterwards.
Yes, he is. It's like a male Black Widow,
Yeah,
kind of.
a little bit.
But
Appreciate the engagement, though.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I don't usually talk to the chat too much, but that one was kind of funny.
That's funny.
So, anyways, you guys spend the night. You're telling Greem about how she was the one that wanted to get married in the first place.
She's the one that fucking asked for it. Jesus. All right. He's just bitching loudly.
Yeah, I mean,
That's awesome.
Yep. Fel, Tup left, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aw.
Tup left to go get his family.
Hey, that's pretty good, though. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
okay.
So, if you don't mind me asking, comrades, what exactly are our plans for this little city? I mean, we seem to be going about procuring neighbors and sort of still doing our little searching for your solution to your problems. But seriously, you are being apparently charged with leadership to this plot of land. Is there anything I could do to help?
I think we're just trying to build it right now, get people to come, make their life better.
Well, at some point, if you'd like, I can make a journey and talk to my cousin. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help out.
I was kind of considering we don't really have a church yet, and I was thinking that knowledge and education could be a really good tenet of our society and something that we can use to entice people here, right? We've discussed that before.
You thought that. This guy, though.
No, I said we discussed it before. That was that was you guys. It wasn't like, oh, that was me. No, we've discussed this before. But I think that it's time to kind of the building the church thing, I believe, was my idea. The education was the other one.
I
I'm comboing those together. Because
Well,
Atlas
to
is
be
not
honest,
really one for
historically
religion. But.
speaking, the church is the one that doled out the education.
Yeah,
once
that
upon-
sounds frightening and has not worked historically. So
Yeah,
Yes, well,
that's
good thing we're
that's
playing
actually what
D&D and not
Torvoxel.
real world.
That's actually what the Kingdom of Torvoxel does.
Are they like theocracy?
Yeah, they're theocracy.
Hardcore theocracy.
Yeah.
That's not for us at all. I'm okay with building a church, but
I'm not. I'm not interested in building. I'm interested in building a temple for the sole purpose of people to come and have a place to worship and to stay if need be, and just have a place to feel protected. That's all I want. I don't want to build a place necessarily for education unless somebody asks for it. But I could help you build a schoolhouse or at least an education station for something. So
yeah, I mean, it's such a small town right now. I mean, any modest accommodation for knowledge sharing is great, and a temple is fine. People have, as long as it's a temple supporting all religions. I mean, I think we're just attempting to make a bastion that is outside of the political corruption and scheme that's happening now, with all these regions infighting and all the distress in the world, and all this very violent weather. We're trying to make somewhere safe that people can really come to and build something new.
I mean, I'm not open to free religion. Let's not bring in our death cultists and our diseases and things of that sort. But any of
sometimes you can't exclude one person out of a pantheon. I mean,
I was kind of actually forgetting for a minute we were playing D&D, and I was just talking about the country I'd like to live in, kind of a thing. And I was like, oh right, there's fucking Death Eaters and shit in this. All right, the necromancers.
There are folks that are looking for a place to free worship. That's probably not here. Not in D&D world.
Maybe. What I can say is this would be a good situation for the Pirates campaign character of mine. Ryexire, ooh, he'd thrive right now. Anyways, Atlas doesn't really care, so...
Well, so it sounds like we want to set up a place for people to be educated, or at least like you said, the sharing of knowledge.
I mean, that's...
what was the two tenets? It was education, and it was... What was the other one, Kevin?
Knowledge?
Well, it was education, but there was another one that we really wanted to have, too. Was it just jobs? Some involvement, something to do?
I mean, the main one that I kind of...
Oh, persecution. You wanted all people to live there. You wanted people to be free of persecution in this land. I believe it was.
Which is always a good incentive
place
to migrate here.
Yeah.
Especially prisoners and rapists. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
let's build a fucking wall, okay?
Yeah,
build a wall.
We're gonna build a wall, guys. We're gonna build a wall. Let me tell you how good it's gonna be.
It's gonna have the most beautiful door, but people have to come through it legally.
You want to know how good it's gonna be? Good, guys. It's gonna be
All right.
The most beautiful door.
I'm ready to march north and...
All right, guys. So,
let's rock out some ruins.
yeah.
I need to get another beer.
Oh, don't we have to deal with the goblins?
I mean...
It was on the list of...
It was on the list of things to do before shit got real.
This is what we...
Goblins were...
Yeah. This is the action items, but also Atlas doesn't give a fuck right now because he almost died, and he's just going to drink and be merry for the day.
But not get married.
Not get married.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, but...
Jesus. Yeah. You know that as far as the actions that you need to take, the goblins were towards the end of it. The only thing is you have, for the moment, the the gold production is not what it should be.
Yeah. Which is affecting our revenue, right? I mean, a week
But
of gold.
that right now it's only revenue's done on a year-long scale. You get revenue at the end of the year, essentially.
Okay.
And it's you've got a couple months before you need to figure that out, essentially.
So,
Okay.
the gold that we're making, is that how exactly are we producing it? It's like, are we making our like reserve? Like, this is what our money is based on, or are we just straight up making coins?
I mean, we need both. for trading and bargaining power, you need to have local gold that you can actually use. But then we'd also attempt to make a trading route. And so I actually have been in discussion with somebody in Devon to try and establish a trading route. I've been emailing Matt about it. It's an old contact I used to have, right? So I don't know the details of it yet, but over time that should get established, and Torhana is helping with that. But then, yeah, we definitely need to just store it locally here. And this makes the most sense to bring all the resources back and collapse it down so we can actually
essentially
trade it out.
How I have it set up, just the metagame here, is all the resources have resource points attached to them, and at the end of the year, they go into your treasury, essentially. And that just tells how wealthy a kingdom is. If you want to exchange that via trade routes for some other goods, you totally can as well. But that's just how the metagame does it. But we could talk about that a little bit later.
All right.
But it's all in there, as far as the rules for resources go in the kingdom building section.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all there. If you want to browse through it for reading material. Anyways, what do you guys want to go do? Do you want to go to the ruins? Or do you want to go check out the goblins?
You said you could make me some pretty armor. I want to go to the ruins.
And that would take a while once you got the materials.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
That's fine.
So,
But eventually, I'd like to have that armor.
I mean, so if I go to the goblins after he's making my armor, it's kind of saving me some time. So that's the way I look at it. Fel, what do you want to do?
I'm fine with that. I mean, as long as we're not defiling anything goodly.
you don't know.
We are going into some ruins, right? We're going to investigate. We got Navi.
I will
Fickle.
say that
Fickle.
for me, right, like doing the ruins seems like it's a pretty sure bet. We have an exact guide that takes us right there. We know what to expect to a certain extent, so I'm good with doing this first. But I will say that library really spoke to Atlas. He wants to see this library. I really would like to get
And that
to
is
the bottom.
far to the southeast.
That's what I'm saying. And also we have no idea where the fuck it is, really. So that
Exactly.
is like that's a long haul hike. So we need to wrap up all their shit and say goodbye for 2 months and leave. Because
At least 2 months.
longer. Yeah.
You don't know.
But you know what I mean. I don't know, but what I'm saying is many months, right? Not just
Yes.
an overnight camping
Correct.
trip. So,
Correct.
Yeah. So that's how Atlas is thinking of it. But that library sounds amazing.
And
I want to see that.
And as you all know, that Sir Tun said once you get things situated here, he said he would like you all to come back to him.
Oh, about the after we took care of the shambling mounds.
Yeah. And that can wait. Like he just said, once you get it all these things wrapped up in your business, because he has some information.
So we've got several things. I mean, it sounds like the last thing we do is library, right? And kingdom and war site and all that stuff because it takes 2 months. So do tomb, then certain, then head out for a few months. Does that sound good, guys?
Tomb, goblin, Sir Tun, you mean? You forgot about the goblins.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we do have to kind of figure that one out.
Or you could do that in a couple months too. It's up to you.
By then, it could be a very large problem.
Yeah. Right now, they've only at least doubled or tripled their population, and like 3 or more months time, they could have like timed. Yeah.
I saw Kevin's reaction right there. He's like, "Oh, that's a lot of goblins. Oh, that's a lot."
All right.
We need to kill goblins, and we'll kill goblins.
Yeah, you'll kill goblins.
Easy. They don't even have weapons, do they?
No, they don't. They had what weapons they had on them.
It's not this.
So they have
Oh.
not made any more.
Yeah, assuming they haven't made any more, which they're not supposed to really leave like past 100 feet from the mouth of the cavern.
All we need to do is Molotovs in and then big rock on the mouth of the cave, and that's how we get rid of everything if we need to.
Well, they have a entrance to the Underdark too. They could just leave that way. Yeah, remember that.
Oh, that's right. The Underdark.
Yeah, you guys haven't.
I did write
closed.
that down.
Yeah,
I wrote that because that's a good place to get poisons.
It's a silly place.
Between me and the GM.
It's a silly place.
You don't want to go out there. Hey, Doug, our party will pop up out of there in this game.
Oh, fucking A. And we will still not have a clue what the fuck we're doing.
I know, right?
We pop up and a mind flare's like, well, hello.
That's true. All right. So you guys go to Uruk to get the show on the road.
Yeah. We need the show.
You knock on his door and Uruk opens up. Hello. Yes. My lordships. What do I owe the pleasure?
We're moving north.
Moving.
Well, we're heading north.
The ruins that I told you about.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there go.
Fickle and Supreme Traffic. I actually have homebrew rules that I created for the kingdom building.
Nice.
So, anyways, you hear this, and Fickle goes, "Oh, hello." Fickle, they need you to show them the way to the ruins to get that stuff. Oh yeah, the adamantium mithril metal. Yes. Are we all ready? Do you have rations? Are you prepared to go on a long journey?
I'd like to buy some arrows if I can just.
You bet, fella.
Yeah, other than that, yeah,
You don't have to buy arrows. The barracks just have some for you.
Cool.
Stocked. Yeah. How many are you taking though? I need to know.
Let's just go with like 20 for now.
20. Okay.
That's about as how many I used.
Okay.
Let's go with like 60.
All right. So yeah, they have that much. They have 80 overall. So you can take that. I mean, they have more than 80, but they have that. So you fill your arrows.
Yeah, we want to make sure we're.
Okay. And Fiddle's like, "Are we ready? Now we ready?"
We're good on food because just fell, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fel.
I can
He's a master hunter. As long as you're in the grassland or forest, and then he's just a hunter outside of that. No, he's a good hunter.
I don't want to slow it down, but let me look to real quick if I had anything else on my to buy list or whatever,
Okay.
and I'll just ping you. But keep going.
All right, and so you guys make your March 4th. Days and days. It's finally stopped raining. You know it was raining in the Lizard Folk village. It wasn't really raining around where the Dryads were. It was just kind of secluded around the swamp and down to your town and to the east. And it's finally stopped raining. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's gotten colder again, though. Those spring chills, especially as you're moving. I'll bring up the world map here. Where is the world map? We've got so many fucking... yes, it's way over here. Okay. World
Does
map. All right. So you guys, what she's talking about? Anything you guys want to say on the journey? I think most things have been said over the Dryad Grove, but if there's anything else,
yeah, just common socializing.
okay.
You know, not being all quiet and antisocial during the trip.
Well, that's not
but,
the right scale. Yeah.
No scale.
It might be the right scale. Yeah, no, that's not the right scale at all for this. It's like double that. I don't know what happened to my scales. But you guys see a fucking huge mountain range off in the distance. You all know this as Gecko's Mount. And Fickle's talking about a place like right up there. And you guys just keep going, chugging along. It's snowing. It's no big deal. You finally hit completely snowpack still up in this area. It is significantly colder. Below freezing, but it's not so cold where it's below zero yet. But with Fell's survival, you guys make it to an area that is devoid of any snow. and you touch the ground, Fel. You're curious, and the ground's slightly warm. There must be some geothermal activity around here. But you're looking around, and Fickle says, "Roof, roof, roof, roof." That's what Fickle says. Man, the dog's really after it.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'll just take a quick little. Is it still barking, guys? I can't hear Phil. I can't hear Kevin. Okay, there we go. It stopped. We're good. So that bark was a fuck you bark, essentially.
Here, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Yeah, you go for it, I guess.
Let me go see what's going on.
All right, we'll just take a quick little break here.